Hello everyone, this is I, your host, Mr. Kafuffles, and welcome to Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. This has been a game I've been waiting to play, but when I first played it many years back, I have encountered a rather interesting glitch of an audio bug. But due to updates, and along with many things added to the game, of multiple characters that I can play as, such as Aurora, along with plenty of other characters I can name. Wait, backer ID. Interesting. Specific characters I can play as by putting in their actual name. I would actually be able to play as certain enemies or bosses, but let's make this one different. What shall we name it? How about... yeah. Something I'm more familiar with. Now, Aurora, that is from another game, if I'm correct. It was a crossover. I forgot from what. I need to look back at the Steam page. I still have not beaten the game to unlock Hard or Nightmare, so let's just get this over with. Let's get this going, so...
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass. But not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness,
Hi, bud.
a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild,
Oh, you got your collar back
fearing
on.
the
Good.
rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
Oh, yeah.
As for the shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However,
Two
two
survived. A brother and sister.
Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Miriam. With the Shardbearer's crest on her breast.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam.
Along with her
No
legs.
mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel, but the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him.
I ought to do it. He was...
But I'm the only one who can.
Shit. Sorry.
The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Right. Oh, this one. A knife and kung fu shoes. Now, basically, think of this game as Symphony of the Night. These items can be equipped by selecting it from the item list. Ares' horns, Miriam's favorites. Nothing, Miriam's favorite scarf. Shards, inventory, archives, and options.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
Uh-oh.
I'll take care of it.
Shard. A crystallized form of demon power. It cannot be handheld by an ordinary human being. Only the shard bearers are able to use such power. Conjured shard. Press Y to trigger a projectile magic. Consumes MP. Cerulean splash. Launch a bouncing ball of water at enemies.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
Now, for the glitch I was referring to earlier, whenever attacking, jumping, using the audio in the options to try and do a test, or even damn near getting any shard that's new, it would always crackle and sound like static. But thanks to the developers working on the game and giving more updates out, free updates, I may mind you, free updates. One of them, I'm not sure which one, fixed this unsighted problem that many, along with myself, have proved to have been encountering. Although it was only on the PC version. Console version, however, I would say that it was perfectly fine.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. No, just promise you won't push yourself.
Uh-oh.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Yeah, even doing magic like that, it would crack on static so much every time. Galleon Minerva. Candles can drop a mana rose when destroyed. A mana rose is a magical rose that slightly replenishes your MP. Now you can do diagonal attacks, but only downward. Potions are consumables that can be used by pressing pause and going under the inventory. Now I'm pretty sure I should know where a
This
good
device
number.
responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Hold on. Wait. The galleon. Ah, right. Wait. No, yeah, I definitely need to get double jump. I definitely need to. But no. Now, simply killing these jellyfish-like creatures... Oh, here we go. Yellow Gale Crawler. Create a shockwave that travels across the ground and rips enemies apart. Now, as I was going to say, killing multiple enemies are capable of giving you additional shards. Dullahammer. And Dullahammer is... Oh! Dullahammer ring. Or helm. Give me that. Yeah, 8 defense, 7 constitution, 8 strength, 1 my slash. And I can just keep farming that Dullahammer until I can get his shard. Now, mana does slowly replenish over time, but it's always best to grab some mana roses. And it does take about several tries. Oh! Ah, damn it. I know I can get that shard. It just takes a few tries. Or I'll just wait until getting off the ship. I need more luck anyways, as the shards are based on luck. Another potion. Potion seller. I require your strongest potions. I'm going into battle and I need them. These bookshelves are also capable of giving us information along with certain moves for required weapons. From my studies, I have found the existence of the following attributes: slash, thrust, strike, fire, ice, thunder, light, dark, poison, curse, and stone. These save benches are capable of restoring full HP and MP. Save progress, Zara. We're gonna be using that as our main save for this playthrough I'm doing. The other Miriam, that's my personal playthrough, in which I have quite a ton of progress for. I have way more on my Switch. Directional shards. aim with the right trigger, or aim with right stick and use right trigger to activate. Flame Cannon. Boom! Now Cerulean Splash has gained another shard, so it is now grade 2. The higher your grade, the more damage you will deal, along with your rank as well. It will also increase how much damage you do. So not only do you need to increase your rank, you need to increase your grade as well. The higher the grade, the higher the damage. It will not affect your MP, however, so do be aware of that. For those that are new to this game, and would love to give this game a shot, I do personally recommend it myself. It is quite a favorite of mine. And a secret right there. Max MP up. Seema. SP rounds and a musketoon. A gun can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. These bullets have a variety of damage, along with types as well. There are many types of bullets. And I mean many. It's ridiculous how many bullet types there are. Much like with food, because not only is there, so not only is there many different types for, ammo, but food as well, and food, they give you a special attribute for every time you eat something once. Ah, bronze. Nice. Ah, right, the cannon. Now we just gotta go all the way over here. A silver chest with cotton and halite. And of course, there's also crafting and creating so many beautiful pieces of weaponry and armor to protect yourself, along with cosmetic pieces as well, which will be very useful, depending on your playstyle. Ah, yes, and your left stick is also capable of being used as a aiming thing, or aiming reticule, depending on what you're doing. Well, mainly if you're jumping, actually. HP and SP rounds. And yeah, you can also stand on top of the cannon mortars and just hit them, which is perfectly funny. No! And you can keep grinding and grinding and grinding to get a high enough level. The Galleon map. Let's see here. Go up here. Another chest of a short sword. That'll be a definite good upgrade from our knife. And I believe we just decapitated him. Yeah, we're decapitating these mortars. Or Morties. Morte? Morts? I want to say Morts. Kung Fu shoes, dragon shoes, flashing air kick. Quarter circles X. Let's actually try that. Let's go ahead, put on our Kung Fu shoes, and test it out. Huh. Alright then. Now let's just test it out on an enemy. Tattered Scarf gives us 11 in mind, or +1 to mind. And we do have full control, well, not exactly full control of seeing all of Miriam. But those are Kung Fu shoes? You sure? Not to encumber movement, shoes from the Far East that were designed. Ah, okay. Fair enough. And these moves are also having a mastery, as they also require MP. So yeah, the more you use it, the more mastery you will get. And I believe it only increases when you attack an enemy with it. So if you're one for fighting games, then yeah, you got this. But me personally, I'm not much of one for... Oh yeah, let's also use the musketoon. There is infinite rounds, but they are very weak. Like, extremely weak. Yet compared to using hollow point and soft point, they come with better damage. And there are other guns that you can use as well, so do not be alarmed. You can find better guns. And there's also a ammo count as to how much you can have. So there's also that. You can buy ammo, and you can craft your ammo, so do not worry. Ah, Ghost. Come here. Come here. There we go. Oh yes, and for the archives, for all the demons you kill, you can see if they drop shards. So for Dullhammer, Ghosts, you can see that they would have a shard. If they don't have a shard, then it would be just a slash, meaning they do not obtain, or they cannot be obtained from this creature. Oh! You little shit. Claymore? Oh, 13 damage. Now that's a heavy sword. There are also different types of weapons to use. You have your knives, dirks, short swords, long swords, heavy swords, axes, flails, hammers. You have a plethora of weapons to use that you can make, find, and just buy, or earn during quests. But it's best to always make your own weapons, as they will be stronger than the last weapon you found, or made. But do be aware that weapons like the Claymore will have a rather heavy, or will take time to land their attacks, as, well, as you can already see, the wind-up. It's the wind-up. And we made a way to the save point quickly. So let's just get one more save in. Beautiful. And yeah, you can just go in swinging if you desire, but that's if you choose to. Boxes that glow are movable and cannot be destroyed. Whips are also another type of weapon that you can use. They have quite the arc to them, but even then, not really the best type of weapon I choose. Some whips may be good, but for me personally, I'd rather stick to using whips if necessary. Again, if you want to use the specific weapon that you want to use, go right ahead. You have full free reign of what weapons you wish to choose and to have. Doors that are like that, they lead to bosses. And dead rats. Chests like that can also obtain mainly money, but there may be chances for weapons as well, or materials. But primarily money. It's mainly money. I don't really know if anything does happen if you keep killing those 3 rats, but I doubt it.
So, sleeping beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
And yes, whatever you do wear, it will be seen in the cutscenes. So, make sure you look your best.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Grummery.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Not so fast. We have our first boss fight. Alright, let's switch back to Claymore. keep going. Whoop. Inventory. Potion. That's another grade to Cerulean Splash. Thrashing tentacles. Attack foes with one of Bephar's tentacles.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Of course you will, Miriam. You're the only one who can.
Bloodstained.
Ritual of the Night. And so we've shipwrecked.
We're here.
Oh well. Landed at wherever this place
Is
is.
this a village?
The village, okay,
What
sure.
happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Yes. Arvantville. Yeah, there's mainly gold in those gold chests.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
10 years, damn.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Okay. Let's get over to where we are needed. Mm-hmm.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you?
Nope.
We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Okay, so as Johannes said, he will perform alchemy for us, so that's basically where we can make everything.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
Oh, it's quite a lot, I'll say that. It's quite a lot.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items.
Mm-hmm.
But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Yes. Small webbing, melting bones, iron, and bronze.
What'll it be?
We can also prepare, enhance our shards, and we also need specific items in order to be able to enhance them even further. Same thing with Flame Cannon, Gale Crawler, Cerulean Splash, and Thrashing Tentacle. Preparing food. As you can see, first time bonus, max HP plus 10, Constitution by 2. Same with the uni rice bowl, apple risotto, egg on rice, and so on and so forth. And all of this can be made. Consomme. Ah, that's broth. But yeah, dark matter, yeah, it really does not do anything good. It does not. It does nothing. What you really want is a lot of luck. Luck basically relies on drop chances. And you need to also make all of this in order to make the actual food. So there's also specific things that you can do, such as like making bat wings, which will take down 1 mind but give us 1 defense and 2 more intelligence. There's also the bunny scarf, a scarf with a rabbit motif that is certain to get you hopping around like a bunny. The gunman's scarf, increasing draw and quick on the draw and increasing fire rate for your guns. Let's go ahead and make the bat wings.
I'll go with this.
Let's go with
I'll go with this.
Thrashing Tentacle.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
And after 4 ranks, you switch to another ingredient that you need. Now these are all for max rank on green, or either was green or blue, but either way, they would mainly be like full passives. I'll explain those way later when they are shown. But let's go ahead, make a ring.
Go with this.
Make a safe ring. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, let's not make a safe ring. Let's actually make a chemise,
I'll go with this.
if that is how you say it, chemise. What I do need to make a Nodachi. Ooh. But there's also the Pelikas. But,
I'll go with
why
this.
not? Nodachi. You got so many different shoes, daggers, thrusting swords, long swords, an invisible blade, a mace, lances, other whips, other guns, the Dawn Blade, shields, an encrypted orchid. Someone please help me out with whatever this is supposed to be. I have no idea. I try and wonder what it's supposed to be, but I cannot tell. A gold cross, used sword, red beast's edge, one of my personal favorites, but look what it requires, an 8-bit coin. That is going to be far, far later from where we're going. Dismantling, that's mainly for breaking down stuff, and also giving alkahest. Or well, actually using alkahest in order to get said materials.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you.
So anything that we can also make, we can buy it immediately, if we need it.
I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful.
Oh, they are.
Try it when you get the chance.
And the higher your level, or the rank is for your shards, the more that it will be able to do, such as more bounces for Cerulean Splash, a bigger tentacle if I'm correct, or longer tentacle, but it will also deal more damage as well. Fireball that is increased range and bigger damage. I believe it also grows in size as well, but there's also other different shards that give so many different effects, and
I think I will.
it's just perfect.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Such as with the first time of eating them, for a bonus. Eating a new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat boost, a permanent stat boost. So Nodachis do a more upward slash,
Miriam, welcome.
and this is where Dominique and Anne will
Since
provide
this is your first
our
time
shops.
Here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
Not at all, not at all.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Oh, I'll be keeping all my shards, thank you very much.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not
They're
permitted
mine.
to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go.
As I have stated previously.
And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
If I have over 30, then sure.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
If I have over 30 of a specific type, then sure, I'll sell them.
I think that explains everything.
But I'm not getting rid of everything.
Now, would you like to have a look around?
Let's see, what
What are you
can
looking
we...
to buy?
What can we buy? We can buy waystones, poison, stone thaw, holy water, mithridate, panacea, ingredients, even alkahest. Even the 8, 16, and 32-bit coins. But I know that I believe I can... No, I'm pretty sure that I can find them within a secret area, but I'm not exactly sure. We can also buy some given weapons, not all. We have to make them in order to be able to buy them. Flameberg, Nodachi, Spear, Lance, Partisan, Whip, Musketoon, Blunderbuss, along with rounds, armor. But anyways...
What are you looking to sell?
Ooh, no. Especially when I already got Gale Crawler. And Flame Cannon? No.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
Of course.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
A village key. Now this is where we can also do
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
a certain part of a quest line that requires this.
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
But even then, Miriam does look quite nice. I mean, if I did at least take the Dullahammer helm off. Especially when she's just sitting like that. That's a very nice headpiece for her. That's quite a nice headband, but let's see, can we talk to you?
Hello. I hope you're ready to loosen those purse strings.
Alright, now let's go and to see the people.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
And they won't go unrewarded.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
5 mortes.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
So now we're gonna have to go back out. Waystones are basically used to just teleport back to space.
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters, but they're in a terrible state.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
So if we have any seeds like the corn, rice, potato, we can always get a plentiful amount after some time of
Can
exploring.
you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
So now we just gotta wait some in-game time. This woman, however,
What a
desires
bloodbath.
for
We were
offerings
slaughtered.
for those that were lost.
But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Humble, too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
Very well.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
We require 1 tunic.
Thank you.
But this is gonna have to end things here for now, so thank you everyone so much for watching until the end. If you did enjoy this video, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I shall see all of you in the next one. And do be sure to share these videos that I make with your friends if you think they may enjoy them. And do be sure to hit the notification bell to know when my next video comes out. Take care everyone. Peace out.